On November 30th, 2022, ChatGPT was born. And suddenly we saw an avalanche of hundreds, if not thousands, of creative tools that helped you design faster, edit quicker, and replace the need for humans in certain activities. But does that mean that the creative industry is dead? Is it gonna take all of our jobs and destroy the thing that we love most? Well, in some ways, yes, but it could also be a blessing in disguise. So today I'm gonna talk through how AI is changing the way creatives work and how, if you're smart, can use it to actually make more money and spend more time doing the thing that you love. But in order to do that, I need to first take you back to the year 1995. So we're talking about the dot-com bubble, right? There were 3 different companies from that point forward that really went in technology and managed it in different ways. There was the first, they either ignored it, they kind of messed around and dipped their toes in, but didn't really do it really well. And those that adopted it really well and really took the power of technology and utilized it to their advantage. So here's 3 examples of companies that did not actually adopt technology in a meaningful way and ultimately did not survive. The first of which, Blockbuster. They were eventually replaced by Netflix. Netflix revitalized the way that we consume content, creating what is now all of the streaming platforms, probably too many, completely eliminating what used to be the activity of driving to Blockbuster, renting a video, taking it home, watching it, having to rewind it, and then return it. That is now a thing of the past. And Blockbuster suffered for it. They no longer exist. In fact, where I grew up, the Blockbuster that was a center for where I actually spent quite a lot of time renting videos is now a Blaze Pizza, and they no longer are around. The second company is Kodak. They did not invest into digital media. At the time, you had digital cameras becoming the new fad as they saw it. They did not invest into the technology, and as a film company, ended up going bankrupt because they no longer were at the forefront of the industry. The final one that I have as an example is BlackBerry. We all ended up replacing them with the likes of the iPhone or of an Android, and they did not spend the time recognizing the change of the tide. They at the time were the predominant mobile telephone that we would have in our pockets, the one that was the pinnacle that was used. But now they no longer exist because they did not continue to invest in their technology, and they ended up dying on the vine as well. I don't want you to end up suffering the same way that those 3 companies did. And so the reason I told you and brought up the story of the dot-com bubble to modern technology is that history has a way of repeating itself. And the exact same thing is happening today with AI. And so you have 2 choices that you can make. You can either stick your head in the sand and ignore it like it doesn't exist, or you can learn to adopt it. So if you are a creative freelancer or an agency, you should be utilizing AI to your advantage. And so here's really kind of a 3-step, really basic process that you can be utilizing to be able to implement AI. I want you to work out which tasks are really valuable and which ones really are more basic or intern level, junior level work that ultimately is not worth your years of expertise. And then I want you to look at how can you automate those elements of your work and make them as streamlined as you possibly can. Expedite those pieces of the work that take a lot of time in a lot of examples to be able to make it faster, better, and get to the end product and have it be truly phenomenal, but take a fraction of the time and spend most of your time at the really highly creative, high value, really impactful things that allow for you to be able to make more money faster and produce even better work than you were able to do before, because all of those time-consuming tasks are now a day and now part of the past. No longer something that you need to spend so much time doing. And ultimately, I would hope that those highly creative things are what you enjoy more. Here's an example. Imagine that you are a brand designer and you are putting this into practice. So step 1, what you're gonna do is you're gonna utilize AI to be able to create the sort of 10 basic ideas or concepts, if you will, to be able to go through the ideation process. You can take those concepts, those ideas that you initially have in your mind, and then be able to actually put them out into utilizing AI to vet out that creative and actually have an iterative aspect to how you're going to vet out that creative. Be able to go through multiple different stages of that concepting phase of your design to be able to go through and understand and vet out whether that's a potential tangible direction or not. And then from that point, you're able to take that inspiration, those concepts, and perfect it. Take that C or D level creative work that AI is able to create, that is the non-human element, and be able to really improve upon that. Get A+ level work every single time because you're able to invest more of your time at that truly high quality, high value work. So really, I think AI has killed the entry-level tasks of the creative industry. So if you make money as a freelancer on Upwork or 99 Designs producing really basic logos, video edits, or web designs, you really probably do need to be very careful and level up your work in order to be able to provide a high value service. However, for those of you that are skilled creatives who are advisors to their clients and have years of experience producing creative, amazing creative work, you should actually be really happy because AI can basically be an extremely cheap assistant to help you go through the ideation phases, the boring pieces, the really time-intensive components of your creative work so that you can have more fun up-leveling your creative ability and being able to produce work that is absolutely phenomenal and really truly valuable and impactful to your clients. The likes of creative on Upwork and 99 Designs, though, will likely be replaced by AI, removing a lot of the commoditization of the industry. And if you want to learn exactly how to use AI and automation in your creative work to save you both time and money, check out this video where I explain the exact system that you need to do it.